Hello guys, welcome back to the stream. We're doing something a little different today. Hello Zaborazor, or should I start calling you Quinn now? We are doing our first ever charity stream. So you might notice on the stream there are two commands you can use. So if you type in !charity, it's going to give you a little bit of information of today's charity, which is Gentle Spirit Horses. This is an organization that helps abused and neglected horses. So hang on, I can type it into chat for you just as an example. So if you go like that, there you go. There's some information about today's charity and a link where you can donate. If you choose to, you can donate as much as you want. It's entirely up to you. Do you have anything else to add, Quinn, since this was your idea? Obviously we're playing some Age of Empires 4 today as well. We're going to continue with the French campaign, and yeah, today's stream we're helping out the horses in memory of Aaron Murray. Also, if you hit !horses, it'll show you a website to the charity, the organization even. So let's get started. And yeah, Quinn, if I missed anything or if you wanted to add anything, just let me know. For now though, we'll get started. Oh, that's really loud.
Rebels and raiders eliminated at Coronation. King Charles V faced one last threat to France: the relentless English invaders. Word arrived that the English army was weak and scattered, divided by infighting. The king quickly directed his army to chase down the old enemy of France at Ponlevain.
I can't pronounce the French names. I'm sorry. Call it Pontevain. Okay. So I guess we're still battling the English by the sounds of it. Yes, hello chat. I hope you guys are well. Another announcement is I got new sub badges. They're very cute. They're little cat faces. It's definitely of Ash. I think they're much better than the other ones because I thought they kind of looked like blobs, to be honest. They're also different for the YouTube memberships too. I replaced them both. Yeah. You got it, other than I'll be matching donations up to $50. Dab Quinn. You're so generous. Yes, I did get all the little notifications up. So if you do donate, it should do like a little notification at the bottom right hand side of the screen if it works. I tested it out like crazy yesterday, so hopefully it does work. And every now and then
the French town of
just wait.
Ponlevain lay directly in the path of marauding English soldiers on the hunt for loot. The town's only hope of survival lay with the French forces camped nearby. The French quickly prepared to ambush the disorganized English raiders and defend Ponlevain from ruin.
Pontevain. I tried. I just immediately forgot my train of thought, to be honest. The town center must survive. You got it. Yes, I will pause the game every now and then to check on like messages and chat and to see if there's any donos, and I'll read out your messages. That's not a problem. This does require some of my attention though, this game, as you can imagine. Oh wow. So just survive. We don't really have that much, do we? I haven't played in ages too, so expect me to fail.
The main English army thundered into the valley. They paused to rest beyond the town before launching their raid.
That's a lot. Defeat the English. Okay, at least this mission's a lot more straightforward. You're a scout. Oh, just make the scout look around. What was this? Controls the resource type of the trader returns with. Oh, okay. Are you implying there's a trader around? I don't see no trader. Maybe later. Just seeing what I can make. Stables there already. We've only got one of each. Do I have a market? I do have a market. Half the battle is just learning what you have first. It's like, okay, I think I got it. Oh, we definitely need another one of these bad boys. We're not getting Sterno Gold, are we? Ah, there's horses. Those aren't horses, those are sheep. I apologize. Thanks so much for setting this all up, Dandy. You went all in. Yes. I decided if I was going to do it, I should just go the whole 9 yards, you could say. It's fun trying new things, of course. Oh, you're still making that? That's fine. I've got quite a few traders. Well, when I say quite a few, I've got 2. I've got 2. Oh, okay, so I'm allowed to advance to the next stage, but I don't have gold. Interesting. Did I not make another... Oh my god, I actually have a time limit. I didn't know that. No, I didn't make another one. Do this, please. I think we better just look around. How's my scout doing? Not much. Come here. Also, is this leaderboard new? I don't remember it. It is a new one, yes. So, there's 2 new Twitch panels. I forgot to mention that. Oh my gosh, shit. Hang on.
A bandit camp lurked in the valley. If the French could defeat these routiers, they could claim the supplies they had gathered.
Oh, interesting. Just stay there.
The first group of English raiders began their attacks on the outlying farms. After destroying the farms, they would attack the town of Ponlevain.
Okay. Oh, this is the one I have to defend. Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought this was the enemy. Oh. Okay, bring him in. Just come up this way. Thank you for streaming in honor of Aaron. That's okay, Pure Nizzo. It's my pleasure. Just so you know, this is my first time doing any sort of charity stream, so I'm very much a noob to the process, but I figured the best way to learn was just to do it. Did I just realized I had another train of thought and then I didn't finish what I was talking about. The Twitch panels, they're both new. So one of them is just the stream elements one. I thought it looks a bit nicer and it's a bit more interactive. It shows like chatters and points and cheers and subs like that. It looks prettier. The other extension is for Tiltify. It's for the fundraiser. Just get them here. That being said, for that extension to work, the Tiltify one, you need to enable pop-ups for Twitch, and you can do that in your browser settings quite easily. Just make an exception for Twitch. And you can use that panel to donate if you want to. If not, you can just use the website as well. Again, type in !charity into the chat and you'll see it pop up. Okie dokie. But how loud this game can be. Nezzo would be Grant Murray. Oh, the one running the whole thing. So if there's questions, feel free to ask. Yeah, if you have anything you want to add or you'd like me to say, please just let me know. I'm just gonna make these guys stay near the town center. I really need to get some gold, so I will. Just gotta spam those archers. Well, try to spam those archers. I think I need... You know, these are the traders. Bring him here. Yeah, without gold I can't really get any upgrades, so... Yeah. Well, it's gonna take him a while to get there. I've got 9 minutes. The pressure is on. Oh, whoops. I'm just waiting for them to, like, group together again.
More scattered English raiders arrived and made their way towards Ponlevain.
You would. You know what? How about we group these dudes together? They can take care of the raiding parties. I'm glad it tells me the route that they're taking. One group takes care of the raiding parties and the other group can look around and hopefully find gold. I like the little tents here. I mean, it's probably okay if these get destroyed. Our objective is just to make sure the town center survives, so that's all that needs to live, technically. Technically.
Parates servientes. Si est. Homes preparate.
Oh, there they are. So luckily they... Oh no, I was gonna say, they only have horsemen. They've got knights as well now. Go on, you can attack him. Uh-oh. Oh. You guys found company. Every donation helps. We've had such a great support so far. I'll be in and out as I prepare to try to stream myself. I don't think there's anything in particular you need to say. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Uh-oh. They might be dying. I think they're actually mostly dead. That's okay. I've got a backup plan. Mostly. Yeah, I need to find a way to make gold. Wow, my team is actually completely dead. That's alright, make a new one. Yeah, it's gonna take a hot second. Yeah, so there's clearly relics in there. I can grab him. That'll help. Oh, but I need a monastery to even put them in. Well, if I lose, I lose. The overview just saying the memorial fund is in honor of my wife Erin, and that Gentle Spirit Horses is a horse rescue. If I can help in any way, let me know, though. That's alright. No worries. I've got 6 minutes. Yeah. Save the horses. And again, you can type in !charity into there, into the chat even. It'll give you a little description. There you go. Thank you, Quinn. It'll give you a little description. Oh crap, I'm not paying attention. They'll give you a description about what the charity it is and what the fundraiser is, and a link to the dono page too. I'm not doing so hot. Okay. I think I need just more spearmen.
More scattered English raiders arrived and made their way towards
This is
Ponlevain.
rough. You really are handicapped if you don't get gold. Just make so many spearmen, like all of them. I think I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose. It's okay. We just have to learn.
Ordines, parat por si somes.
What the hell was I making? And my train of thought today is all over the place. I'm just gonna try and pump out dudes a bit faster. I think I need more wood though. Yeah. Oh, you lived! You actually lived! I have these guys. I didn't realize these dudes lived. You just won. I think it's just with one spearman and a bunch of archers. Good. That's something. Something's really noisy outside. I'm not sure what it is. Actually, maybe there's... Oh, I'm an idiot. There's a market right there. Why didn't I... There's a market right here. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Why didn't I think to check that? Oh my god, I could be earning gold. I could be earning some gold already. Oh my lordy. That's sad. Why didn't I think of that? There's a whole town right there, and there's a marketplace. Oh, that feels bad. I could be earning more gold. Oh man. I'm smart. I'm so smart today. Thank you for the very generous donation, not me, whoever you are. It's not me. I can safely say that it is not me. Awesome. Yeah, I will... Oh, maybe... What was that? I should have the donation page on my phone. That way I can check. Oh, these are all... Hang on, maybe just back up here. They're all knights. They're a lot stronger. And I'm gonna need some help with this one. Hello, Ace! Didn't know if you were streaming today or not. Lol, yeah, I was like running 10 minutes late today. I was like, oh yeah, I'm ready. I got everything set up for the charity stream today. And then as I like double checked things this morning, I'm like, oh, oops, I didn't fix some things and I forgot about some things. Oops. It happens. Please tell me I'm earning a decent amount of gold now. Only 32, huh? Oh, I need 3 gold. That's okay. Oh dear. It's okay if I have to restart this. I've learnt some things. It's all good. Get jam. Is a little progress bar thing working? I can't tell from here. That's okay. They're 100% dead.
Audite.
Yeah, I'll restart this if I must. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hit that restart button. Whoops. Wonder if I might just like do a total restart. Yeah, my mistake. I'll admit that I'm a bit distracted. That's okay, just restart it. I know what to do now. I had no idea that, oh, the town has a market. Why don't you send your traders there to earn some gold? And here I am complaining about my lack of gold. That's embarrassing. While that's loading, hang on, I can actually check this one. Oh yes, thank you for the dono, not me. 25. Yeah, unfortunately I can't. I've got too much on my second monitor here that I can't see the donation page, but I can bring it up while it's loading at least, while the game's loading. And a match dono for 25 too. Oh man. Ooh, I definitely saw that notification working this time. Hell yeah. Awesome. Okay. Load it in. Okay, this time I'm not gonna screw it up. I didn't think I could skip this.
The French town of Ponlevain lay directly in the path of marauding English.
Ponlevain. I wish I could speak nicely like that. Alright, this time we're gonna get our traders and they're gonna start making us money, okay? In fact, I didn't get that one because they're using exclusively horsemen and knights, and if you want to kill them, you better make some spear guys. Alright, this time, we got it. Okay? Just wait and see. Any donation helps and I'll match the next 25 bucks. Oh, you are such a bro, Quinn.
Pause to rest beyond the town before launching their raid.
Unreal. So I know if I walk this way, there's going to be dudes. Maybe just stay there. Maybe I should take care of them first. Oh, I didn't realize I could dismiss this. Maybe I should have trained another trader. That's okay. Like the music, like bom bom bom. Alright. Alright, we have time, so I'm not gonna rush in like I did before. Let's get him nice and beefy, okay? Gotta kill it. The English even. Shut up. Just seeing if I have a blacksmith. I do. Is this only 100 gold for that one? Oh, Ash isn't here. She left. She was here before, but she left, I'm afraid. I can safely say that donation was me. Me? That's cute. It shows. You're a good man. It's a very cool idea to do this for your wife. For sure. It's such a sweet thing to do. Oh, I'm gonna start getting teary if I keep talking about it. But seriously though, it's such a nice thing to do for someone. By the way, I'll try not to swear too much. I do swear a bit, but I'll hold back. I'll hold back for you and you can scold me if I do swear. I might. There were some. Yeah. Just get the deer. You do get more food for hunting. They'll deposit the food at the mill.
The first group of English raiders began their attacks on the outlying farms. After destroying the farms, they would attack the town of Ponlevain.
They're taking a different route to last time? I'm not sure. It's okay. Just seeing how much it takes to advance to the next age. 600. Okay. I might just make at least one more trader and then I'll save up to go to the next age, or I can get upgrades. That's a hard choice. Frick. Kill the English, says the Irishman. A little swearing is okay. Oh, that's good. Apparently my family doesn't know how to navigate Twitch. I got texts from my sisters on that. I told them it was probably just fine. They couldn't figure it out. That's okay. I know technology and websites can be complicated. I mean, I spent pretty much, well, a couple hours yesterday just trying to get this set up, and I'm like, how the heck do I integrate Tiltify to my Twitch account? And so I had to look up all these like tutorial videos, like, oh, thank you for explaining it to me like I'm 5. So I do understand that it can be challenging, especially for the older generations. Oh. Constantly make dudes, please. Just don't stop. If you stop trading units, you're doing it wrong. We've got some time. Maybe just make him chill out here. These, oh, they don't cost a lot. Do that one at least. Get me another trader. I need wood. Hang on, I've almost got the wood. Just wait for it. There we go. I think for now it might be safer to just get the blacksmith upgrades, because they would technically be cheaper. Oh, I just realized I did something silly too. I've been pressing S instead of V. The idea is if they stand their ground, it's actually much better. I find, anyways. With spearmen versus the horsemen, anyways, I think it's much better for the spearmen to stand their ground, and they do much better against the horsemen. Is what I'm trying to say. Right, let's just get an upgrade. No, cheapest one's 50. Damn it, I need just like a little more.
English raiders arrived and made their way towards Ponlevain.
Come on, do it quickly. There you go. Oh, you guys are just so distracted. It's alright, that gives me time to pump out more dudes. God, I'm really working out my trigger finger today. There we go. Okay, this is already so much better than it was last time. Get them to line up. They're coming. Stay still. Much better. Okay, that went so much better. I suppose I can heal at this monastery. I think you can get a landmark that does like heal your units, but maybe that won't work there. That's okay. Oh, don't do that yet. Get me another one of these. This would be useful too, but I need 140 gold. Here they come. Oh, Alatominator. Talk about Dark Souls 3 again. Hang on, I'll scroll up to see what you said. I was saying far worse thing on your stream last time. Yes, you were, Quinn. That's okay. May have seen my message on Concord. Do you mean Discord? I'm so happy I beat Dark Souls 3. Ah, yes, I did see that. Those were some tough final bosses. Oh yeah, for sure. Like Midir. Oh my god. Midir and Sister Frida for me. Oh god, just thinking about it. Well done, though. That's an achievement. Are you gonna start playing another Souls game, or are you gonna take a little break? What's the plan? Alright, we're getting more gold. We're getting there. That's alright. Do this one. These are both good to have if you really want to pump out the food. Do that one too. Alright. Hold your ground, okay? If there's a little lull, which there probably won't be, I'll go over to the right as well, because I think there's like an optional thing to do here too. Yeah. What's so weird is that I beat Soul of Cinder on my first try, but dang, Gale and Midir sucked butt. Yeah, I think if you go straight to the DLC, the DLC is much harder than the Soul of Cinder. I thought that too. I think I got Soul of Cinder on my second try. So, yeah, I think the implication is that, oh, I think you're supposed to like finish the base game first, kill Soul of Cinder, and then you do the DLC.
And made their way towards Ponlevain.
But I didn't do that, you know? I didn't do that either, I should say. I'll try and get... Oh no, that says you need to go to the castle age. Okay, that's fine. That means I can save up on my muns. Just make those two then. They're okay. I've got a bit of a lull here. I can catch up with chat. He was anticlimactic for sure, but I ended up with the Lord of Hallows ending. I had no idea that like Souls games had different endings until I played Dark Souls 3. I don't really mind which ending I get, to be honest. As long as I get to see all the content, that's what really matters to me. Yeah. That's the one where you have to do the marriage. Yes, I've heard about that. With oh, I forgot the name of that NPC. I know which one you're talking about though. Yeah, that's pretty whack. Are we gonna try Witcher 3? Oh yeah. That's a good game. I haven't finished that one actually. I should. Sister Frida was my nightmare too. I almost took like 50 tries. Oh, 50 times, sorry, on her. Yeah, good lord, she was so... Yeah, she may be a little cranky. I think she's like the only boss that has a third stage. Correct me if I'm wrong. in Dark Souls 3 anyways. Not, I was gonna say like, no, there's third stages in Sekiro, for sure. Alright, I might stop pumping out the traders for now. Another one's about to be made. And then we'll save up on our gold and try to advance to the next era. I'll have some villages ready for it too. Yeah, there are heavy knights. Those are very difficult to take out. I'll just have to try. Hello, chaps. Idea took me like 122 tries. Hitless Rita took me 385 tries. Good lord. MTZ. I don't know how many times I tried Sister Frida and Midir. God, those two. I know they took a long time. I know they took, I think, roughly, I think it was like 40 minutes for both of them. Probably more. But I do really like the song for Midir. Here we go. Yeah, I can't seem to get the theme song for Midir out of my head. Just because I was so determined to kill him. We need more spear guys, for sure. They have to take the flak for the archers, otherwise they just get killed. They're doing well though. You're excited to try Witcher, but yeah, I did what you did on your playthrough, Dandy. I was so much overpowered for Soul of Cinder. That's okay. I mean, it's technically the final boss, so you wanted to leave it till last, right? And I mean, I didn't realize at the time, like, oh, oops. You can still keep playing the game after you kill the final boss if you want to. I didn't know that, so it's okay. I'm sure a lot of people didn't know that. Alright, 30 seconds until a big English army comes and probably murders us dead. Guess I can advance to the next. Oh no, I can't because I used up all the food. That's okay. Dot. I forgot about food. Guess I could just wait for it. I don't have that many resources. Alright, time's up.
The English army chose their moment and began to close in on Ponlevain.
Oh no, that's... oh no. They're coming from all three routes now. Oh no. At least it saved the game here. Jesus. Oh no. Yikes. What are they composed of? Oh no, I'm so dead. There's no way. They've got like some of the best units in here. That's not good. Just sell some of that. Get me some food so I can... It's probably too late for this, but I'll try. Oh. Whatever, they're both cool. This might be too late for this. I'm gonna try. That's not good. How do you do this? Still an intermediate, right? I didn't pump this up to hard. Yikes. Technically there are other bosses with 3 phases like Nameless King, but Frida is the only one with the 3 health bars. Yeah, that's technically correct. Yeah. No TTS? Oh, no, I'm afraid not, chaps. Hi, Dandy, how you be? I be good. I'm just a little stressed because I'm about to get killed by the English type of battle. Technically correct is the best kind of correct. That's a Futurama quote, isn't it? I think I might have to just go for whoever's the weakest. Oh, the longbowmen are just gonna shred me. I'm not gonna make this. I'll try. Yeah. Because I've got some of the weakest units here. So I don't know how I'm going to do this. That's unreal. Unless you just like spam. Oh, here we go. Unless you spam the traders early so you can go gold, which I thought I did. That's really rough. There's not much I can do. Thanks, guys. Just try. Oh my gosh. How do you do this? That's really tough. This one? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think they're going straight for my traders, aren't they? I don't know how you do this. Realistically, I just have to try and get to the next era as fast as I can. I'm so screwed. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. Just try your best. Maybe I'll sneak a win in. Or not. I mean, they're trying their best. Just like me. Oh, I didn't make any horsemen. That would have helped with the knights. Not the knights. Infantry. Is the monastery just costs wood? Oh my goodness, this is the worst, even. Nah. I think they're dead. I tried, Frenchman. Oh, I'm like hanging by a thread. If I do this, I'm gonna be so happy. Oh, don't. Hang on. Don't. Oh, you know, just okay. It's cheaper to make the obelisk here. Not obelisk, arba something. The French thing. Oh my god, did I actually just almost sneak this? Just gonna... Oh no, it's okay. I was gonna say delete them so I could get stuff back, but you don't get stuff back for deleting things. It's all good. You got it. Oh, you did it. You did it. Hang on, I just need to gather them up a bit more, otherwise I'm just gonna die if I send them in. Oh. I still don't really have any gold. It's okay, we're okay. Huge swarm is heading for the colony. Oh my god, they have billions. I didn't know you could do that. Hello, Captain Falcon. Gandhi, when I'm cleaning the house, I use Apple Music and play the Medea and Gale theme song. I don't remember the Gale one. I'm gonna have to look it up again. Oh, everyone go. Go, 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 go. It's fine now. Oh, boom. Knights are very expensive, even though I really want to spam them. I probably shouldn't. It's literally just archers v archers. It's okay. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm actually gonna do this. By a thread. Yes, even have a metal cover for it. Oh my gosh, there's a metal cover for it? Of course there is. What am I thinking? That's awesome. Quinn would be proud. Killed the English. Yeah, I did it. Wow, I didn't think I would get that.
Battle against a scattered enemy, the French succeeded in halting the English chevauchée at Ponlevain. The English army was not invincible.
Down with the English.
Was not yet lost.
That was hard. Almost didn't get it. GG, well played, easy. I don't know about the easy part. Oh, yes. Oh. Ooh, okay, how about we hit the continue button, play the next cutscene, and then while the game loads, we can look at dono stuff.
The French won an overwhelming victory at the Battle of Ponlevain. It was the first time the English had been utterly defeated during the war. But the triumph was short-lived. As England spent the next 60 years amassing French territory through alliances and victories at great battles such as Agincourt. It seemed that nothing could stop England. Who then could have foreseen that a teenaged girl was about to change the course of history? In 1429, France was in dire straits. Nowhere was it more evident than the besieged city of Orléans. The city was completely surrounded by English-held forts. But just a few days' ride away, here in Chinon, there was potential help. The French royal prince, the Dauphin Charles, was holed up in his fortress and under pressure to ride out to save Orléans. As Charles hesitated, a young peasant girl arrived at his court. Her name was Jeanne d'Arc. She claimed to have received saintly visions, giving her a divine task to help Charles become king and drive the English out of France forever. Charles was skeptical, but was soon convinced of her divinity. And he charged this 17-year-old with the near impossible mission to liberate Orléans. To Jeanne, this was the first step in realizing her God-given destiny. In April 1429, she rode out from Chinon at the head of her army to confront the hated enemy of France.
Nice. So I think this is the story of Joan of Arc, I think. Is probably what we know her as. Very cool. Oh yeah, I guess we're playing as a 17-year-old. Okay, let's quickly look at donos. Quickly. How are we doing? Oh damn, we raised that much already? Wow. Chaps. Alright, so we have not me, we got Match Dono, we got me, we got Chaps. And asked if I had any comments, I responded nay. And another Match Dono of $40. Wow. So cool. So awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's so nice. You're a funny guy, Chaps. Awesome. It's good to see that my little notification bars are actually working as well. I was paranoid that they weren't. Very cool. Very neat. If the fundraiser is still going, like next week, like if it's going for a little bit, we can, like next week we stream, we can like keep going with the fundraisers. I think that's a good idea. Thank you for the donos. Thank you.
Surrounded by
the horses
English
appreciate it.
And with
Aaron
its last
appreciates
line of
it.
defense under attack, the city of Orléans grew ever more desperate. In France's darkest hour, 17-year-old Jeanne d'Arc arrived with the king's army to liberate a city and prevent the fall of a nation.
There she is. Actually, I'm pretty sure... Sorry if this is a spoiler. I think she gets burnt alive at some point. Oh. Maybe? Ah, she does healing. Okay. Defend Orleans. Oh, I like you. We've got a lot of landmarks here. Alright, don't walk out of the walls, just attack when necessary, otherwise if you charge out, we die, and that's a problem. Don't do that yet. I need to see if I need any, like, upgrades. I do.
A vital fortification, known as Les Tourelles, on the south bank of the Loire. Orléans would live or die on its access to supplies. Recapturing Les Tourelles would be key to saving the city.
Destroy the keep at something. Ah, this one. I mean, the one where the bridge is out. Huh. Oh, we actually get resources here. That's nice. Alright, pump out the villagers. Also, it's starting to get really hot in this room. What? I just looked at chat and the first thing I saw was, yeah, for cross-dressing. I'm like, okay, I've obviously missed something. I need to catch up. God, I love that guy's covers. Oh, the metal cover for... Ah, yeah, the Dark Souls 3 songs. Eric Beast 1 rips. What are you talking about, Quinn? Did I miss something? That's just stone, just do that. Oh, what was that? Oh, that might... Oh, whatever. It's probably a waste, but I did it anyways. Just gonna get the economy going, for starters. Damn, you strong. I love you. Alright. Oh, I've got lots of great buildings here. That's really good. You didn't get the upgrade for this one though. This one's a good upgrade. I'm so glad she's got the healing ability. It's so useful. Oh, Joan of Arc, I mean? Oh, yeah. Oh, is that why she was burnt for cross-dressing? Is that really? really? Come on. Couldn't find a good excuse to get rid of her, so the English charged her with wearing men's clothes. What a load of shit. Poor thing. It's a shame, isn't it? History is cruel. Are you an arsenal? You're a blacksmith. That's a siege workshop. I always forget what an arsenal looks like. Oh, you can train units really cheap here. That's awesome. Supply convoy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you.
Having suffered under the English siege for months, Orléans had sent for crucial supplies. But English patrols threatened their arrival at the city. If Orléans hoped to receive the supplies, the French would have to clear the road of English raiders.
You got it. Just have to keep an eye on him. Don't do that yet. Blacksmith. Okay, I do have an arsenal. Don't do those yet. They heal pretty fast. Alright, they need like some help, so let's get them some backup. Oh my gosh. Just a bit too slow. It's okay. Make these really cheap. Let's make some more. Oh, I tried. Damn it. Oh well. It was optional. Too late. Nuts. That probably could have helped me in the long run, but it's okay. It was optional.
The French eliminated the English raiders, granting the supply convoys safe passage into the city.
Yeah, about that. I'm a bit late.
Each time supplies approached Orléans, English raiders would return to guard the road, hoping to plunder the French goods.
Ah, so it might be a regular occurring thing. Oh, oops. Sometimes I forget that I'm streaming. I should probably say something. It happens. How am... Oh dear. Oh, I have to go all the way around to do that. That's crazy. Unless I can, like, repair this. Probably not. That doesn't look repairable. Ah, there we go. So there is another supply convoy coming. Hell yeah.
Commandement incontinent, compagnon.
L'heure est de besoigner.
Compagnon, marchette derrière. Si fait que sera.
Oh my god, it's so bloody hot in this room. It's not supposed to be very hot today. of the scene on the Twin Princes where Lothric said, "Rise if you would, for that is our curse," and the music in the background. Goosebumps, yes. I remember that. That was so cool. Honestly thought that guy was a chick, to be honest. Then when like he revives his brother, I was like, oh, how dare you.
Seeing another supply convoy approaching the city, English raiders took up position on the road. The French needed to eliminate the enemy detachment if they hoped to receive the supplies.
You got it. How come this has stopped? Or is it just like really, really slow? Oh, Right, this time, I'm gonna save him, okay? This is my second chance. Oh, okay, save the game, hang on. Hey guys. Yeah, the teleporting was the tricky part. Yeah. That was a fun fight though. I really liked that one. Why not assign you to a team, you big dummy? Just trying to think, is there anything else I need to make? I think we're good. Let's just get lots of upgrades. Make lots of dudes. Build up her army. Yay, they lived. I did it. They lived.
The supply convoy arrived.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, fun.
Providing the French army with much needed gold.
Oh, that's how I get my gold. Hoorah. Oh shit. Okay. I won't make too many monks. I don't need it that much. Just get lots of upgrades. Oh, wait. I'm not ready. Wait. Okay, now go. Oh, that's a satisfying sound. Killing your enemies. Okay. How long have I been streaming for? Oh my god, it's already been an hour. I think I'm getting a bit too ambitious here. I'll make him go back in a second. Where the heck are the stables? It's this thing. It's a landmark. That's why I get confused. Oh, I do need to do some repairs here. So I'm pretty sure I've got a worker who I'm just like abusing here. Like, repair all my stone balls. Supply. Oh, the supply convoy is coming already? Okay. Marvelous. To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentations of the women. I don't think I've actually seen that Arnold movie. Is that is that Conan but the Barbarian? I don't think I've seen that one. Which is so weird because I've seen so many other ones. Right, that's a great looking army. Kill him. We'll help the supply convoy. Oh, I do like the knights. Is it appropriate that we've got like some of the best knights in the game and we're also helping out with charity with horses? Just leave them there for now. They're gonna retreat anyways.
Compagnon, marchez derrière. Puissance, bien ordonnée. Avance, s'avancer.
It's cheesy as hell, but I love it. Well, I think a lot of the Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, they have like those really cheesy one-liners. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of one from the top of my head.
Perfect, à l'arsenal.
What do you call it? Like when he was like Mr. Freeze and he was telling everyone to chill in that Batman movie. Oh, there's just so many. I don't know if I could remember all of them. I used to watch a YouTube video actually, and it was just it was a compilation video of basically every single like one-liner Arnold Schwarzenegger did, and it was just so funny. Still haven't got this upgrade, have I? Wow, I'm slow.
Obéir, c'est vertu.
I don't really need that, but it's okay.
Soyez express.
You guys made it?
Compagnon, marchez derrière.
Save a
Another
horse,
trade
ride a cowboy.
convoy arrived in Loire, with more gold to bolster
Dude.
the army.
That's funny.
Si besoin.
I don't know if my fiance would appreciate that.
Soyez express, commandement. Suce à l'ennemi.
Alright, now that we're getting like quite a lot of resources, I'm just gonna pump out an army. Okay. You son of a bitch. I'll get him. Don't do it. It's alright, I'll get him. I just have to make the wall again. I think it's cheaper to make the knights here. It is much cheaper. It just takes longer. Alright, I think I'm gonna need 2 armies to do this, so I have to send one around the side to destroy the keep. Is that? No, it doesn't say that it's optional, so I think I have to do it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need 2 armies. That's alright.
L'heure est de besoigner.
Amon cri, avant.
I'm gonna have to divide them up in a minute, but I'll do that later.
Puissance plus 50.
Okay. Oh, already? Okay.
Oh yes, les commandements. Si faites comme toi.
I swear it's a song. Oh, okay. Yeah, the monks really shouldn't be there. Just keep them there. If they're fleeing, let them flee. Because I need to look after the convoy.
Soyez express. Veichi les admis.
And I can have a second army here. Oh god, he's shaking. Oh, you have an ability. Oh no, that's just to revive the leader. That's always a thing. Unfortunately, it takes a really long time to pump out units from the School of Cavalry, so I might just have to resort to doing that. I'll just do like a little bit, okay? I'm coming though. I do like this voice actor. She's really cool. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll have one army that looks after the base here and protects the convoy. Then I'll have another one that'll take care of the keep. I'll probably need to make more siege units though. Where are they, actually? Oh, you guys can go. Oh, I just saw that. I've got 12 workers. We get rid of these ones.
Another trade convoy arrived in Orléans with more gold to bolster the army.
Alright, that looks really good. Right, just defend this. Where did those siege units go? I swear I made a couple of them. Oh, son of a bitch. Hang on. Oh, is that them just there? There they are. You're hiding. Oh, saving. Hang on, I'm just gonna sit cross-legged in my seat. Hopefully you didn't hear all my bones just crack again. Doing good, guys. You know what? They got that. Let's just arrange this one. No. Don't do that. Oh. I guess I did well. If that's the case, just keep the resources coming. Doesn't matter what resource, because we can just sell stuff for gold. Okay. How are we doing? Alright, I have to arrange this now. Supply is coming though. And I have to keep it out of the supply. This is hard to coordinate a little bit. You gotta run, that's okay. See you later, Tom. Catch you later. I would like to make one of each. Oh god, you're brave. Oh my goodness, go back. It's okay. They're just gonna die like that. I'm just waiting for a couple more siege units. Alright, stay there, please. Just wait for them to heal a little bit, since there's a couple of bugs there. Oh, did you guys get the thing? You did? Perfect. Right, that's good. Alright, let's go like that. Oh, you guys have the jitters, do you? We're just gonna arrange them slightly. Let's have you guys as team 2. You should be team 4. I've arranged you in too many teams. Hang on.
Another trade convoy arrived in Orléans with more gold to bolster the army.
That's better. Alright. Actually, what we can do, this will be easier actually, just get the siege units here. Because they're really good at taking out crowds. So, make them stay there for a second. What we'll also do is go like that. So that way I can group them all together. Go like that. Is it me or is things moving a little bit faster than normal? Looks good. She's a beast. Okay. I guess I just have to take this path here. And they need to heal a little bit. Just give them a second.
The French defended the heart of their stronghold against the English assault. If the keep at Orléans fell, so
it's
the
okay.
city.
I can fix it. I just snuck in like an asshole. I've got like the workers to replace those anyways. Oopsie. I feel like I should just take out everyone here. Oh, there's like a little base here? Okay. Go ape shit. Oh, don't go ape shit. Hang on. Let the mangonels take care of the group. I probably don't need that many workers, but it's okay. How you guys doing? Go for it. Just checking the health of everything. Oh, I'm stressed now. I thought this was pretty easy to start with, but now I'm a bit flustered. Is there a... Oh, there's a... I knew I was forgetting something. I forgot. It's okay. I'm good. Mostly. Sorry.
With the western fort destroyed, the French could safely cross the Loire River by this route.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna build up this army a bit more, which I have, thank god. Oh, did I accidentally train horsemen instead of... Ah. It's okay. I want this one though. They're stronger. Okay. Much better. Oh my god, they're coming. And the mangonels hit just right, chef's kiss. Mm-hmm. Oh, right as it fired, it saved. Yes, that looks great. Well done, boys and girls. That was beautiful. You're seeing them all die at once. Ah, okay. No, no, no. Let the siege weapons take care of it. Guys, I said, let them take care of it. Oh, they're in the way, are they? Screw it. Yeah, the siege weapons are in the way. It's okay. I might need to... oh crap. It's hard paying attention to everything here. It's okay. I need to make some more guys for my other army though. Annoying. Sneaky bastards. Yeah, everything's fine. I'm just watching how slow the priest is moving. It's just because they're waiting for everyone else to catch up. It's Gerade! Hello. Ooh, updated emotes. Yes, updated emojis. Updated sub badges. We're doing a charity stream. You want to save the horses? Do you want to help out the horses even? On behalf of Erin Murray, who absolutely adored horses. We're doing a fundraiser for her. And for... charity? Yes, thank you. Thank you, Quinn. Thank you. Yes, Gentle Spirit Horses is who we're fundraising for, and for Erin Murray on her behalf. Very cool. Very awesome. Oh, I see you guys there.
Another trade convoy arrived in Orléans with more gold to bolster the army.
Here they come. At least this time I can see you coming. God, I hope I have enough units to take out this freaking fort. I'm not sure. There it is. Hey, do you guys have double walls? That's they are billions move. But yeah, you mentioned you were doing a charity. Yeah, I did. That's right. I did tell you about that. I forgot about that. Alright, let the siege weapons go first. They'll take about. Just watch. Also, I'm glad to see the sub badges are working too. They look so much better than the other ones. Back up a little bit. I need to send a worker here actually to repair the siege weapons. Like that though.
The main bridge leading to Orléans had been destroyed by the French to prevent an English onslaught.
Oh,
Jeanne
we
d'Arc
knew that.
had to find another way to cross to the south bank.
We actually knew that.
Assault on Les Tourelles. Les Tourelles was the linchpin in the English siege of Orléans, blocking the main supply route to the city. If Jeanne d'Arc could capture it, Orléans would finally be liberated.
I lost the siege unit. I need to take care of this first. Yeah, I need more siege units. I'll just pop some more out and I'll send them over. Just do a couple. And I'll send them with some units here. Just so we could regroup a little bit more. You guys got it? Whoa, sub badges, all the colored ash. Yes, I'm very happy with how they turned out. The other ones were just... I mean, they looked good zoomed in, of course. But when they're just teeny tiny things, it was just a blob and it just made me sad. Oh, you guys got it? Good. Oh, you're here. Oh, I actually don't need you anymore. Everything got repaired. I don't know. Ooh. Try your best, try your best. The priest shouldn't be there though. Yeah, let's just back up a bit. That was ambitious. Yeah, the priest is dead.
Another trade convoy arrived in Orléans with more gold to bolster the army.
Oh, go to them. As soon as I start attacking this thing, these guys are probably gonna move. Okay. Is there still a... You son of a bitch. There's still like a little battering ram here. It's all good. Alright, you guys. They might run into dudes. I'm just waiting for reinforcements. Just repair that. Yeah, the battering ram is going ham. Hey, that rhymes. I really hope these dudes don't run into any trouble on the way. I think they're okay. Oh, how am I gonna... It's okay. We'll just have to just go in all at once with that one. Wait for reinforcements and we'll get it. Oh, oh, oh. Did I ask how you are, chat? I don't think I've asked how you guys are. Are you good? Thank you for stopping by the stream today. This motherfucker. This is what happens when I don't pay attention to things. Alright, while we're waiting for them, let's make sure everything is okay here. This is fucking ram. I thought I would get it. That's just rude. I can't because that dude's in the way. Is there a way I can, like, sell more at once? There he is. Oh my god, if I hold that control, I can sell way more at once. Ow! That could be a problem. We'll find out soon enough, though. Ah, you made it. Just gonna arrange him a little bit. Why aren't you working on that? Gosh. How come they start working on things and then they just stop? It's a little awkward. It's okay. I just don't understand. Alright, they're fine. Okay, now that's fine. Let's do this.
Another trade convoy arrived in Orléans with more gold to...
I realize I haven't, like, arranged them properly into teams, but it's okay. Just go apeshit. Been busy being sick? Oh, this week, but feeling a lot better as of late. Oh, well, I'm glad you're feeling better. That's no good. This is really ballsy what I'm doing. God, I hope it works. Just completely, like, surrounded. If we have to regroup, we'll regroup. These guys. Well done. Team France. Okay, hopefully that's it. Good luck. Hello, Hassan.
The king's army drove the hated enemy of France from Les Tourelles. With the main road to the city back in French hands, the English abandoned their long siege of Orléans. Celebrating a momentous victory at the head of the French army,
thank you for following.
Jeanne d'Arc
Hassan
would forever be remembered as the Maid of Orléans.
I saw that Nezo followed too, back when he was here. Victory, victory. We should do at least one more mission, I reckon. Go France. Team French. Alright. I have no idea how many more missions there are. Probably a couple. Let's just hit the continue button. We'll watch the cutscene. And yeah.
Jeanne d'Arc had liberated Orléans and put the English army to flight.
We can check the dono page as well.
As the English
See how we're doing.
They became an obstacle for Charles the Dauphin. He needed a clear path from Chinon to Reims, where he would be crowned king. Nearing the town of Patay, the English sought to regroup. But Jeanne d'Arc and her French army were closing in.
Oh. Patay, isn't that like a type of food? Perhaps. Thank you, Quinn. While it's loading, let's quickly check the dono page. Oh yes, oh yes. That's okay. We still got up to 140 so far. That's still really great. I mean, considering this is the first time I've done a charity stream, I'm just happy. I'm happy. I'm actually really happy. It's gone well so far. Yeah. It's so cool. If you don't know what today's charity stream is, there's some information there that Quinn just shared for Gentle Spirit Horses. So, Gentle Spirit Horses helps out abused, neglected, unwanted horses. It's a very, very nice cause, and we're doing it on behalf of Aaron Murray, who unfortunately passed away, but who loved horses. So we're raising money for her.
Fleeing the Loire Valley, the English
and for
were
Gentle
on the
Spirit
run.
Horses.
As they retreated northwards, a French vanguard was in close pursuit.
Sounds like we're doing the attacking, huh? Hello. Where's the leader? I don't have a leader. This is I can revive one, but I don't have one.
The French faced a surprise attack from the English rearguard.
That's not good. I will donate too, by the way. At the end of this stream, I will. You guys are so dead. Yeah, I don't have a leader, so I can't.
A detachment of English archers blocked the road with palings. An effective measure against cavalry. The French vanguard had to clear the road if they were to call in reinforcements.
Well, that's okay. We can just do a reach around. I shouldn't call it that anymore. Oh. Oh, don't run into the palings, really? Pathing. Oh well. I tried. Oh.
With the road cleared, the French army could safely bring in
My
reinforcements.
face cuts this off, but I can get aid. About 3,000 Hondo. I mean, I'd like everything.
The French army paid their ally and received a detachment of reinforcements.
Should I just keep them coming? Maybe let's go... I started off with knights, didn't I? Maybe go... Oh, this is a hard choice. No, you know what? Hopefully I chose wisely. I'm out of money, so I can't request any more aid. Will that always stay there? Oh, I can get rid of it. Righto. Yep, I know what I said. Alright, defeat the English on the road. This one? Oh, there's a lot of them. Hopefully we get to take this. Oh, look at all the gold.
Hearing the rallying cry of the English coming from the village of St. Sigmund, the French were alerted to the enemy position.
Go ape shit. Oh god, did I just hear some stabbing just then? Nice.
The French recaptured St. Sigmund and prepared to rendezvous with Jeanne d'Arc.
Am I actually just paying for dudes? I am, wow, okay.
But a large English detachment had set up a blockade. So long as that force was in place, the French vanguard could not reach Jeanne.
I have to, oh, okay, wow, so it's not gonna give me a base by the looks of it, I just have to pump out units and it's totally up to me what I get. We do have a lot of knights. Not many infantry. Oh, but they're the most expensive. Maybe, let's go like that.
The French army saw a chance to bolster their numbers and sent payment to their ally in return for reinforcements.
That's really not a lot. Keep them coming. Might just arrange them into a team, hang on.
Attendez les commandements. L'heure quando je commande avant.
Let's do this. Let me guess, they're hiding in the forest again. Also, what happened to Joan of Arc? Wow, I'm really thirsty. Ouchies. If I just go in there with the palings, the horses will die. Let's see if we can go around. Or we can just, okay. Oh, oops. That's the wrong button. Guys, please get rid of that. That's gonna fuck you all up. Get rid of the mangonel. Come on.
With the English blockade destroyed, the French vanguard rejoiced at the arrival of Jeanne d'Arc and her troops.
Oh, we are playing as her. Okay. Just her troops. Ah, there she is.
With their rearguard eliminated, the remaining English forces would now seek to escape the valley through the town of Patay. 3 enemy regiments were converging on the town along 3 main roads.
Just trying to pick up the gold, but they're just all in the way. Can you move, please? Alright, eliminate the remaining English.
Stop the regiments on the roads, or race ahead to fortify Patay itself.
Oh, I'll try my best. Did you save my game, though? Hang on, I'll save it. Or you. Alright, I'm just gonna arrange him.
J'accepte vos commandements. Je fais vos commandements.
Alright, so this is the optional route just here. Yeah, let's try. Oh. You guys have any plans for the rest of your day? I suppose for most of you it's probably nighttime. Trying to think, what do I have planned for today? Not much. more video editing, I suppose. Guys, come on. Not so long, Bowman. What a pain in the ass. Did you guys just like ignore everybody? I guess I'm just pressing the wrong buttons. Having had to edit like 3 videos, I do not envy you. 3? What do you mean 3? Only 3? I can get more reinforcements if I need to. They're doing well though. Okay, let's just keep clearing out the path. So we got all these, or do I want to... Maybe actually no, do the optional thing first, take control of the city. I think I still have... I've got 2 more extra videos I need to get ready and edit. Plus I have to get this VOD ready for the weekend, so... My plan is to drink a nightcap and go to sleep. Yep, it's 9 PM. My plan is to watch the Ghost of Tsushima vid, then go to bed. It took me hours. It doesn't take me too long to edit videos, to be honest, even though I'm making pretty long videos these days. It doesn't take me too long. I find it easier... This is gonna sound weird. I find it easier to edit videos if it's on console rather than PC. Because unfortunately, my microphone is a bit sensitive to sound and it picks up the keyboard typing and the mouse clicking quite a bit. So I have to like mute it and edit it out. So it takes longer for me to make videos that are PC games. Oh yeah, you belong to me.
As the forces of the valiant Jeanne d'Arc entered the town, the people of Patay rallied to her cause.
Alright, time to, I'm just gonna actually close that. The request the aid thing. Get this town going.
Oh yes, les commandements. Si fait que sera.
This is creepy. Why are all your houses spread out? Hmm. Now you have to fix it.
Tex, vite. Je fais vos commandements. Si fait comme toi.
Oh, that's a lot. Whoa.
Alors, ce sens plus
My God.
Oh yes, les commandements. Ramon crie, avant.
Comme il vous plaise.
Wow.
Los Despartans Briemann. Comme il vous plaise.
Have you considered a sound gate to limit the ticky-tack of the keyboard? I have one. I do have a sound gate. I certainly do. Did my leader just die? Can someone rescue her? There we go. She's fine. I do have a sound gate. And unfortunately, with the settings, if I like... What do you call it? I'm not sure how you describe like increase the sound gate or whatever. It will cut off my voice if I'm a bit too quiet, and that does happen very rarely when I record sometimes. But yes, I do have a sound gate. It does remove most of the clicky clacks. Most of them. What do we have here? Yeah, so I do have a sound gate. I do. Again, you guys just don't have that much stuff, huh? You can hear the army coming.
Commandement incontinent, compagnon. Compagnon, marchez derrière.
Que faut-il donc besoigner?
No arsenal by the looks of it. No market. No monastery. Lots of nothing. It's alright. I will fix it.
Bonne besogne et Oil, mestière de mouet. Giovanni Basti.
Besoigne à faire?
Toast-ya, Laurette.
Oh, me faut trahir?
Giovanni Bastir.
Fex. Vite.
Oh, jetzt bien.
Allant se sens plus à
Alright, we only have one more left. I'm guessing this is not going to be the end when I take these dudes out. Is your mic on a stand or on your desk? It's on a stand. So it's a big long boy stand that you can adjust the way you want it to. Oh, look at all of them. Wow. That's gonna hurt. Hang on, this is almost done. Just wait for it. It's on a stand, so I can adjust it the way I want to. So right now it kind of sits on its side. So it's just here in front of me. I'm gonna need more guys. Yeah, we're dwindling with our guys here. It's okay. We can fix it. Oh, okay, cutscene maybe? Or are we done? Oh.
After an intense pursuit and a hard-fought battle, the French crushed the remaining English army, thwarting their desperate retreat. Now the triumphant Jeanne d'Arc could safely lead Charles to Reims for his coronation as King of France.
Oh, is that actually it? Yeah? It's not frozen on this, is it? Okay, was just cheering. What is this? You guys are seeing this, right? Are we waiting for someone? The stand can help a lot, just takes up a lot of space. Actually, I found that getting the stand attached to the desk cleared up a lot of space for me, so I like it this way. What is happening? This is like what happened when I played The Witcher. Oh, I can skip it. I'm trying to skip it. Dude, I think I have to restart the game. I have to restart the game. It's actually not letting me skip it. I blame Sad Ace. Now wait a minute. Oh. I think I have to unfortunately restart the game. Is it going to remember that I did this though? Okay, just close that. I can still hear like the dudes cheering in the background. Okay, it's closed. Sorry. It'll come back in a second. Hang on. What happened? The hell? You're not allowed to skip? No, I don't think so. Hang on, it still thinks the app is running in the background. It's okay. Load it up, please. Technical difficulties. Just wait for it. Actually, while it's doing that, I need to go to the bathroom anyways. Hang on. I'll be back, guys. I need to go to the bathroom. Just while it's loading. You can watch a cool intro. Hello. I'm back. Alright. I don't know what happened. Making sure that it's... Alright. I hope I don't need to do that again. Oh no. I think I have to do it again. Oh, and I think the next mission is the last one. It's gonna have to win again, huh? That's annoying. It's good to see that I'm not the only one who just spams the keyboard when things go wrong. Bap, 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 bap. So you never know if actually you hit the letter N to skip the cutscene. I just curl up in a ball and weep deeply. You poor thing. Oh, it's Game Master. Sorry, Gamester. Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? Alright. I wonder where this will take me. Hopefully it remembers that I at least took this city. I hope. Yeah. Charity stream, charity stream. Charity stream today. Poor Ace. Alright. No! Oh. No, is there a... No. No. Surely not. Just try this one. Curses. I mean, it should have at least autosaved if I took Patay, right? Just try this one. Autosave to save the day. God, I hope so. Oh. What a pain in the ass. I think it didn't autosave when I loaded up the game, chavs. There was one that was like 4 minutes before that, so I'm really hoping this is the one. We'll see. We'll see. If not, I'm just gonna have to accept it. I mean, we won it pretty easily anyway, so we can do it again. Looks like it autosaved when you reloaded it. Dude, don't break my heart. Ah, tits. That's the most recent one. Alright, let's speedrun this bitch. Son of a bitch. That's alright. I don't think I need to do much when I capture this city. I just have to make sure, guys. I just have to make sure I kill the 3 regiments. That's the main mission. Okay? Oh, I'm sad. I'm a little sad. We'll speedrun this, okay? Can you guys just like spread out a little bit? Jesus. My soul. Slightly crushed. I'm just waiting for this to recharge. There we go. If I'm up, yep, that's the plan. Oh, my soul. Yeah, and I'll use the request A just to get more troops. We'll try and do this quick, okay? So I think there is actually one more mission left. I have been streaming for 2 hours, but if it's the last mission, I'll do it. I'll double check as long as this doesn't work again. Because I can only unlock the last mission if I get a victory here, right? Which I technically did.
Sending gold to their ally. The French army received fresh reinforcements.
I think I grabbed these dudes too, so that'll be plenty. If it works again, I'm suing. Suing Microsoft. Good luck. If I get 1,000, I'll get more Royal Knights. I've only got 600. I don't have a lawyer. Me neither. I'll save it as well when we take Patay and when all the troops are gathered, okay? And I'll save after every kill.
As the forces of the valiant Jeanne d'Arc entered the town, the people of Patay rallied to her cause.
Oh, yeah. Oh, but... It did do an autosave. How dare you? I'll do a manual one. Son of a... bitch. So rude. No, I'm not gonna wait for these guys. I'm just gonna go now.
Tex, veici les commandements. Perfect. Alarson.
I'm just healing him. I guess I could wait until I fight guys, but it's okay.
Hamon cri, avant.
Manual save over autosave for sure. Am I still allowed to buy dudes? I am allowed to buy dudes. No, I'm not. Once you take Patay, you can't request aid. Which makes sense.
Si fes comme toi.
Adjustment force. Alors, ça m'armée.
Ho ho.
Soyez prudents. Bien ordonnés. Je fais vos commandements. J'ai besoin.
Compagnon, take the gain de mon gage.
Oyez, compagnon. Marchette derrière.
I should just be here.
Si fait que sera.
There they are.
Oyez bien, compagnon. N'inquiète pas. Donne les
Good kill. Not even gonna bother grouping him, just go. Maybe go this way. I think they're slowly moving up, I'm not sure. Yeah, they are slowly moving up. Okay, we'll meet them then. I swear to God, if this works again, I'm not really sure what to do. Because that would mean that the French campaign is bugged. Hopefully not. Well, we have to wait for them to get there, so let's just wait for a minute.
Que faut-il donc besoigner? Tous de gars, Lauretz.
When the game crashes once and you lose all trust in it, exactly. I know exactly what you mean.
Longtemps va-t-il demeurer?
Getting there.
Commandement
All right.
incontinent, compagnon. Si fes comme toi.
Alright. This is a good save, right? Remember the good days when a game just worked? Or games that don't bork? Like Hades? No, I don't. Not really. About to say Fallout? Oh, I've never played Fallout New Vegas, to be honest, Johnny. Was that one notoriously borked? You're about to say
After
Fallout.
an intense
Okay.
pursuit and a hard-fought battle, the French crushed the remaining English army.
You owe me 10 minutes of my
thwarting
time,
their
game.
desperate retreat. Now the triumphant Jeanne d'Arc could safely lead Charles
And the
to France
autosave causes the
for his
game to freeze.
coronation as King of
That
France.
sucks. Not a bug, it's a feature. There we go. Okay, it worked. Alright, we're just gonna do the cutscene just straight away. Okay? What's funny is my Twitch just crashed. Let's watch the cutscene. Okay, it worked.
The Battle of Patay was a
going.
disaster for the English. The French wiped out their bowmen and drove their forces from the Loire Valley. Now for Jeanne d'Arc and the Dauphin, the way to Reims was clear.
It's amazing how they pronounce some of these words. It's really not phonetic at all. Ascendancy. That's a Trivium song. Pretty sure I feed my cats pâtés every
Orléans
morning.
rode the Dauphin through the streets and was at his side when he was finally crowned King Charles VII of France. But less than 2 years later, Jeanne was captured in battle, sold to the English, and put on trial for heresy.
We're about to learn the fate of Joan, I
She
think.
spent 6 months locked in a dungeon, awaiting her fate. King Charles, who owed his crown to Jeanne, did nothing to help win her freedom. She was found guilty. On May 30th, 1431, Jeanne d'Arc was brought here, to the old market square in Rouen, where she was burned at the stake. She was 19 years old. But what the Maid of Orléans started could not be denied. Her victories were the first in a chain of successes for France's military. Liberty was within reach. Thanks to the leadership of two brothers, Jean and Gaspard Bureau, the French army became experts in the use of artillery, transforming it into a disciplined, modern fighting force. In 1448, King Charles was ready to make a major move against the English. He vowed to retake Normandy.
Back to Normandy, huh? That's really sad what happened to her. Link's worst nightmare? No, I haven't heard of that one. Ace? Project of Matt Heffy from Trivium, by the way. Ibaraki. Sounds Japanese. Chaps. Hooray, happy ending. Wait. I guess she was made a martyr, I suppose. This game makes you want to play CK3. I think you said that last time we played. Do it, Zippo. Do it. You should do it while it's loading. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna end this stream fairly soonish, so this might be your last chance to donate to the charity if you want to. No pressure, of course. And you can donate as much as you want. It's really entirely up to you. That being said, once I do finish up the stream, the links will still be there too. So, let's play. Watch this cutscene. And
King
What about mission?
Charles' army would soon have access to the most advanced artillery in Europe, thanks to the master gunners, the Bureau brothers. While the brothers developed their weapons, the king laid plans for their use. He would bring Normandy back under French control.
capture the university. Wow, this place is...
The
Oh.
first phase of the king's plan would give the Bureau brothers time to perfect their cannons. He tasked his army with claiming a base of operations.
He's just in the dud, my man. Matt is half Japanese, I think. Oh, that's cool. Attractive. Am I about to actually, like, die? I'd laugh really hard if I just, like, lost right at the start. That'd be hilarious. Like Kirsten Dunst. I'm guessing she's not half Japanese. What? Yeah, my thought exactly. Gamester? What? Or is she just like a super weeb? Nothing wrong with being a weeb. Just want to say that. She's a song about it, Chris? She sings?
With the town
Does she
under
sing?
French control, the Bureau brothers now had the use of the university and of their own siege workshop. Their next goal was to learn all they could about recent innovations in the mixing of the most potent gunpowder.
I thought it was Avril Lavigne who did a weeb song.
While the army waited for their new weapons, they kept a watchful eye for any English attacks on the town.
You're a weeb for life. I don't know, but it's called I'm Turning Japanese, which I think is a cover of an older song. Yeah, that is a song I'm familiar with. The I'm Turning Japanese. Yes, I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. Or something like that. But that was lame. Alright, so I have this special workshop. I've got a market. Got some really sad looking wooden walls. He's gonna die, just leave him there. Oh, interesting. Research chemistry. Just get me lots of villagers. Alright, since it wants us to research things, I'm not gonna make any dudes yet just because it requires gold for like the really good units. So we'll wait. And I should like gather it all up. Ooh. Oh, I need to advance to the next age too. Let's do that then. Oh. Where do you think we're gonna come from, mostly? Let's say... let's keep here. Oh, these have been upgraded too, that's really nice. There's a sacred site too. I have a monastery. I have a royal institute. Okay. Just put it there. A little not safe for work. I'll look at that later. Sephora. You might need to put a reminder in Discord for me. Do I have it? Or I don't remember what an arsenal looks like. I think it's that one. There it is. That's a blacksmith. And I have a special siege workshop. Oh, these are gonna be fun. Are you ready for the game to be super loud? I mean, it's already super loud, I suppose. You guys don't have a lumber mill. Really? That's silly. Just seeing if there's anything to hunt. There's some sheep. What is all this? I guess that means they're gonna come around from the back. Like a rude son of a bitch. Well, there's heaps of food to start with. This is really nice. I'm glad there's heaps of food. Alright, since that's being built, we can pump out some dudes. Yeah, it's good. You start with some upgrades, so that's very good. It's not safe for work, is it? Other than the fact that it's terrible? If it's terrible, does that mean it's not safe for work? Gems. One of the first scenes, the anime girl's tits are rock hard. What? I'm curious, but I'm not that curious. Maybe. I should have to respond to that. Maybe it was cold? Jesus Christ.
The brothers worked tirelessly to cast their gun barrels, but they still needed insight into the latest gunpowder chemistry.
See how much stone I have. 1,000. I thought it's 800 for a keep. Oh, whatever. Oh, there is a lumber mill here. Just gonna capture the sacred site. Wait, what's this? You got Girardi's attention, apparently. Ooh, what's this? Sorry, I promised I wouldn't do that anymore. Ah, they're introducing gunpowder units.
Approached the French base, intent on reclaiming the town.
Oh, you would. I'm gonna replace these walls with stone ones. Mods ban Dandy. Surely you can't ban me. Don't try it. Try it when I'm not streaming, but surely not. Just leave them as wood walls, because I don't really have the stone at the moment. I can probably just sell some food. I have a market, right? Yeah. You know what? Keep selling the food. We make so much food. That's 6 hondo. Just get all these upgrades. It'll help in the long run. Interbear, you... Yes. She's gonna edit it out in the recording? No. No. I'm not like that, I promise. If I'm being a weirdo, I'm just gonna own it. Cringy dandy. Yes! So, I freaking love hand cannoneers. They're so overpowered. Just like spam them and you'll do so much damage. Obvious downside is they cost a lot. This is 142 gold just to pump out one. Which is nuts. I got the sacred set. Come here. Okay, so the workshop must survive. Retake Normandy and research chemistry. I am doing that at the moment. Yes, I am. Can't go fishing, huh? I wonder when they're going to introduce, like, naval warfare. That'll be pretty whack. I don't think I could squeeze that in there. I might put a keep in here as a oh, I can't fit that in there anyways. Oh, okay. And freeze first.
The Bureau brothers had successfully combined a powerful gunpowder recipe with sturdy cast iron gun barrels. At last, cannon production could begin. While the brothers turned out their cannons, culverins, and reboldequins, the French army would bolster themselves for the coming fight.
You got it. Build cannons. I like this mission. Getting all the upgrades. Alright. Optional. Okay, improve the cannons. Establish a trade route. Raid the river port and capture and mine. Oh yeah. We're gonna be very busy. That's okay. Trade route. Oh, here. So using strategic resources locations will provide special benefits to your... Oh, hang on. It's okay if they break the walls, I can replace them. Oh. Oh, okay, if I click it, it goes to where they are. Yep, that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this wall. It's not good. The Bureau Brothers is kind of a lame name for dudes who make cannons. What should they be called then, Quinn? In your personal opinion.
Ce sera précieux pour vos édiers.
Probably need to put a keep here at some point. Alright, I feel like I've gotten so many upgrades, which is really, really good. That's what we want. Get all the upgrades and then pump out the guys. I can only make a few, but they're gonna be very strong. Uh-oh. Shit, I forgot to build you guys this one. Sorry. They're okay. Knew I was missing something. Whoops, I just stranded my main army. I'd say the Bang Bros, but I think that's taken. Like the Big Bang Bros. The Big Cannon Bros, maybe? I don't know. Everything is sexual if you're mentioning a cannon. That's just how it is. It's not a bad thing. Alright, we need some of this. No, we don't, because I have no money. It's alright, we'll pump them out. I love these, the cannon replacement. Emplacement, even. I apologize. Let's see if I can afford it. Oh, yes. Ah, there's a relic here. Right you are, Ken. Do you guys watch MXC much, or Takeshi's Castle? So I used to watch that all the time. In high school, and primary school even. Alright. Oh, you guys need to... get out of there. One of you take it. Oh my gosh, come on. You're pathing sometimes.
Tous suite, j'enjambe l'avoué de vertu, si tel est votre plaisir. Une reliquée, si tel est votre bon plaisir.
I forget which one's the monastery That one, I think.
Posez-vous. Oyez les
Oh, they walk so bloody slow. Just give him a minute. I need to wait for resources anyways. Moo. That wasn't a cat, that was a sheep. Meh. What the hell am I doing with my life? Oh, I love canids. They're very, very cool. They're very expensive though. Let's make sure we get lots of upgrades as well. That's good. That's great. Looks like everything has been pretty much upgraded. Almost. You guys get it? Alright, just let him meander. Oh yeah, Takeshi's castle was the hype. Yeah, I think it still is. No, but it rings a bell. It's like the game show one where people get really seriously hurt. The Japanese one. Oh no, you guys are all done. That's okay. I think we're about to grab a mine. So hopefully we're good. Yeah. It's mine now. So I can send my workers here. Sounds like a Japanese show? Yeah. With ridiculous voiceovers from English dudes. Yes. Very easy.
With the mine under French control, the Bureau brothers had access to an abundance of iron for their gun barrels.
How did you... Oh, I know how you got there. There's a road right there. It's okay. Hang on, I can't send my guys over if they're being jerks just here. Don't break it. Oh no. No. Go in there. Save yourselves. Oh yes, I love them. They're so cool. Looks like it's in a little spot here. Like there's only one way to get in, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Been good, guys. So let's see. We've got something there. We've got something here. Hopefully there's somewhere I can cross. There is. Go this way. Okay, everything needs gold. Let's get a couple of these to go with the main army, because those are really good at killing lots of guys. These little houses here. Is this ambitious? Nah, not for this one villager. What was that? I don't know. Oh, you got a bat? That's okay. See you later, gamester. See you later. Getting late? Yeah, I've been streaming for a bit here. I'll try and speedrun this if I can. I think we'll be okay if we can make these bad boys. For sure.
Je vous obéis. À plein coup, fais un destrier.
Vise pour nous avons sécuré l'engin de siège. Envoyé. Suivez l'engin, soudard.
There's not a lot of dudes. Maybe just send. Hang on, come here.
En bataille, soudard.
Just send the siege weapons over.
Engin de ça, engin. En la voie.
Oh, I need a.
Engin de siège.
I need to make an opening.
Dans vos advices. Je prends.
J'attends vos advices.
Come on, you guys need to make this one now. Otherwise I can't get through. Oh, I'm actually really thirsty, but I don't have any more water. It's okay. I'll endure. Oh, I see you hiding there. You're not hiding very well.
Tout est ordonné. Les engins se meuvent.
Soudard, veille ici les ordonnances.
C'est quasi assouvi.
Ayez avant, mesni de Cuffard. Ils ont mestier de nous, la Jus. Allons ça. Nous partons.
Oh, that sound is so satisfying. Ah, there's a sacred site here. Sure, take it quickly.
J'attends ma besogne prochaine. Moult me plaît de fouiller en relive. Prêt suis pour vos aidiers. Ce sera moult bien assouvi, verrez.
You can see some guys here.
Tout infecte-moi client.
That's right, I upgraded this one. It should be okay. Yeah. They're fine. They're so fine.
Soudard, nous avons nos commandes. Oui, là pardon.
Alright, they might take that again, but it's okay.
Ainsi sera fait.
They're coming.
Suivez l'engin. Avant, allons. Les engins de siège sont... Nous accomplissons vos ordonnances.
Oh, I was seeing if I could make another keep. Ah, I almost can. Hang on. So I don't have to worry about this so much. Just like squeeze it. Just squeeze it in here.
J'attends ma besogne prochaine. Avez-vous commandement pour moi?
J'attends ma besogne prochaine. Moult me paie.
Envoyez, soudard. Suivez l'artillerie. Suivez l'engin.
I'm not sure if I'll do everything here. Oh.
Sécurez l'engin de siège. Envoyez.
Oh. I'm seeing what the fastest route is to their base, but there's no such thing. Ah, okay. It's alright, come back here. I know how to deal with that. With these ones. So I can put dudes, like ranged guys in there, and they'll garrison and they'll fire too, if I really want to. I don't need to though. I'm so freaking strong. I could still use a bit more money. I'm just waiting for some cannons to be built, so this will take a second. I'll see if I can make another siege workshop. No, I think I have to pump it out from the brothers. Pump it out from the brothers. Oh, we can research these though.
Dicte nos accomplissons vos ordonnances.
I love these.
Engin de siège en branle.
Yeah, I think I have to take it from the workshop because I don't see a siege workshop building here I can make, so I'm only allowed one at a time.
At last, the French artillery weapons were ready for deployment.
Yeah, they are. Let's just start with
After years
2.
of preparation, the time had come for Charles VII to make his move. To take back Normandy, he would need to recapture the stronghold of Rouen, a critical fortress from which the English had been attacking Paris. Rouen walls would face an explosive trial against the mighty force of gunpowder.
I'll leave that. Whatever. The royal cannons. I know. Alright, we're just gonna keep building up this pretty army. That's not expensive. I mean, it's like a dude with a sword against a castle. Who do you think's gonna win? Probably not the guy. Right, they're here. Just gotta... Oh my god, I swear to god. You can do this, I promise. There we go. Let's go. Yeah, there's just like a massive wall of them. We just have to take them all out and clear out a path to kill them. That's really all we can do. I've got 9 guys not doing anything. Did you already finish this? You're quick.
L'ennemi nous a encantés. Engin de siège assis.
Oh, whoa. I apologize. Oh, I'm actually raising it. Okay. Gotcha. Consider it raised.
Nous avons les commandements reçus. Soudard, envoyez Soudard.
After raising the river port, the French soldiers seized a stockpile of shipworthy timber, which could be used for superior cannon frames.
I did? We'll just have to believe her. Are you mostly lowering it to the ground, not raising it? Yeah, well, raising R's as in R-A-Z-I-G, but for her, I get your joke. Wow, they've almost completely finished that. Okay. Keep them coming. We'll make knights pretty soon as well. Alright, I'm just gonna wait for them all to gather up nicely. They're gonna... what the... Let's just ignore them. Yeah, just wait for all of them. Ah, they retook this one, did they? It's okay if they did. I don't care. Oh, I think there was a worker there and it just died. It's fine, mostly.
Sécurez l'engin de siège. Les engins se meurent.
Yeah, don't worry about the sacred site. I make my own money.
Ponlevain en attente de commandement.
Alright, let's... Do I really need knights? I'll make some horsies. Horsies for today's charity. Okay. I think I've got all the upgrades too. Yeah.
Les engins de ainsi, engins de ça, engins. Tout est ordonné. Engins de siège.
Oh, they are beautiful.
Engins de siège, c'est quasi assommé.
Oh, yeah.
Ayez cure voir.
It's gorgeous, even.
Soudard, mets ici les ordonnances.
Les engins se meurent.
They should put cannons on their arms like Bloodborne hunters.
Moins de
Yeah, they should.
Suivez l'engin, soudard.
And Megatron. Megatron. Just trying to see if there's anywhere I can cross. I might just have to go the long way around here.
Avant, tout est ordonné.
Voyez ce point client.
Tout est ordonné.
It's fine.
Admise pour votre engin. Dites-moi, les engins de siège sont prêts. Engins de siège, actifs. C'est quasi assouvi. Engins de siège, ainsi sera fait.
Assez suivre en coloris, ils ont investi de nous la
I'm just gonna fix this. I think it's better if it's like that.
Nous avons les commandements reçus. Suivez l'engin. Avant, alors, engin de siège, ainsi soit-il. Nos soudards, nous avons. Fais ici les commandements. Engin de siège, nous avons nos commandements.
Hopefully I can take it with just these. Maybe. Oh.
Nos accomplissons vos ordonnances. Ainsi fait bon pour la bataille.
ennemi.
Avant, défournez vos armes. Avant, ainsi fait bon pour la bataille. Les engins de siège sont ouverts. Tout est ordonné. Victoire. Engins de siège, les engins de siège sont prêts. Et ici les commandements. Sécurité l'engin, nous avons les commandements reçus. Ainsi sera fait. Tout est ordonné. Suivez
Doing well, doing well. There's another relic here. Should I bother? Maybe I'll just pump out some monks anyways.
Le champ nous attend.
Oh yeah, look at all my siege weapons.
Nos ordonnances sont là-dessus. C'est quasi assouvi.
Okay, we're getting there. Oh, excuse me.
Suivez l'engin, soudard. Nous avons les... Ainsi sera fait.
Oh god, they destroyed that so fast. I didn't even see what happened. Megatron is a big robotic bitch, in my opinion. Wow, why do you say that?
Envoyez, soudard.
I'm curious, why do you say that?
C'est quasi assouvi.
All the Megatron fans are like, fuck you, Quinn. No, I'm kidding. The title of Big Robotic Bitch is usually reserved for Starscream. I don't really know much about Transformers. I saw the movies, the one with what's his face? Shia LaBeouf, or however you say his goddamn name. That's about it though. Okay, yes, I was thinking of Starscream. Is he the one that just runs away? That does sound familiar. Weirdly.
Tout est ordonné. Suivez l'engin, soudard. Sécurez l'engin de siège.
The jet who just screams and whines. He lives up to his name, doesn't he? Starscream.
Les engins de siège sont là-dessus. Ainsi soit-il. Engin de siège, actif.
Good job, guys.
Les engins se meurent. Ça, nous avons nos
I've almost reached my population limit here. I could probably get rid of some workers. Yeah.
Advertance, voici les commandements.
Oh, the game could save while I'm doing it. I thought it froze
The
again.
French army bore down on the formidable walls of Rouen, ready to launch their final assault on this key English stronghold.
I know Optimus Prime is an 18-wheeler. Yes, I know that too. Just stand back, let the cannons take care of it. They've got great range, so they can't hit them.
Ainsi sera fait. Ainsi soit-il.
Oh, here they come.
Les engins de siège sont prêts. Tout est ordonné. Oui, à part. Les engins de siège sont prêts. Sécurité.
The archers will shred them, so just let them take care of it. Yeah.
Rouen walls were breached. The French army had at last exposed the heart of the fortress.
Bien, nous arrestons.
Having lost the walls of Rouen, the English made a last stand to hold the city.
I think we have
The
this.
French would need to destroy the buildings that had housed the English army and drive out the enemy for good.
They are blocking the bridge though. It's okay. Just move here just a little bit. There you go. And just keep on firing. Noticing that my frame rate is starting to drop. It usually happens when war happens. This is fine. Well, it's a slaughter, that's for sure. Alright, just stand back and let them heal a little bit. The siege weapons can just keep going. Oh, I think we've got this. Yeah, let them fight. Kaboom. Oh, I hope that's not too loud, by the way. That might be a bit loud, sorry. That dude just went yoo-hoo! Those cannons be slapping English cheeks? No, they're not, no. I really should read these things before I say them out loud. You've been drinking? No, I'm so kidding. I'm so kidding. Dude, we're just having a good time. Megatron is the big grey leader. Yeah, we've definitely got this good. So I've almost been streaming for 3 hours. Let me get a yoo-hoo in chat. Yoo-hoo. I just did it again. Yoo-hoo. One more landmark and that should be it. You know what? Just go straight for it if we're gonna finish this. Yoo-hoo! Go ape shit. That's alright if we lose some guys. It's over once the landmark is down. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna... Just in case this screws up again, we're just gonna save the game. Wow, just at the last second they started destroying my
With the English
cannons.
scattered and their buildings in ashes, the French had recaptured the critical fortress of Rouen. Charles VII had proven that France was no longer the underdog in the 100 Years' War. After decades of bloody dispute, Normandy was finally back in French hands.
That's a weird time to save the game. Luckily, I did my own save. Yoo-hoo! Awesome! So I think that was the last French mission, which is really great. I think next is Mongolians, which I have not played as. If I go like that. Yes, that's fine. I did it. Let's see. Yes, I think that was the last one. Looks like it is. Yes. Did they rearrange these? I thought Rise of Moscow was the last one. Oh, I have no idea. Doesn't matter. Yeah, so that's all done for the French. Hooray! Okay, friends, so thank you guys so much for stopping by the stream. We are going to stop in a minute. Just in a minute. Give me 2 seconds. Just give me 2 seconds, if you please. Hey God, hey God, hey God. I'm just doing something. I should have thought about this before, but it's okay. Oh no, I think I've done an oopsie. Hang on a second, you guys. I did have something planned. Hang on. Yes, so thank you for stopping by the stream today, friends. I'm just stalling while I do this. I've totally forgotten. I've made a bit of an oopsie here. Hang on. Okay. Oh no, what have I done? There it is. Okay, sorry. I apologize. Just wait, I'm still stalling. I'm still stalling. Wait for it. Wait for it, chat. Girardi. Stop. Ah, now you're gonna make me... Hey God. Gotta verify my phone number. Sorry. You guys talk to yourselves for a minute while I do this. Please let that work. Okay. Go like that. Go like that. Please tell me that worked. Did it work? I don't know if that worked. Hang on. Or is it still processing? No, it did work. Okay. Hang on, the little notification hasn't popped up yet. No? Okay. Maybe it needs like a second just to process things, but I did just donate to the charity too. There it is. Daddy donated. That's me. Alright guys, we are going to stop the stream for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. This was our first ever charity stream. I think it went pretty well. I'm glad there was a turnout regardless of how much we raised, and we did an excellent job. And just because I've ended the stream today doesn't mean that the fundraiser is done. It's still very much open for a while. People can donate whenever they feel like it, so I call that a win in my book. Pog, yes. Anyways, I'll be back same time next week, probably with more Age of Empires. I've thought about streaming something else, but whatever happens, happens. Thank you guys so much as well for all the donos too. You guys are really so freaking awesome. It's great. I feel really happy. It's a good cause, and you know, it's a nice way to honor Aaron Murray's wishes, and it's a great way to help out some horses. So yeah, Danny, thank you so much for the help and your enormous generosity. That is no problem, Quinn. I was very happy to help. Unfortunately, though, it's been 3 hours now. It's time to stop the stream. I will leave the link to the donation page pretty much everywhere. Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Discord if you ever feel like donating, okay? No pressure though. You don't have to donate if you don't want to. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back same time next week. So thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Hope you guys like the new sub badges too. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. See you all next week.